Hello, everybody, and welcome to Annuity Max and our webinar today. Annuity Max is a program that specializes in maximizing your annuity dollars to fit your needs. Now, my name's Tony Levine. I'll be hosting today, and I've got a background in this business that I'll tell you just about for a moment or two here. I began in 1981, did my first annuity seminars when everybody thought I was crazy in 1982, and had immediate success with it. And then I watched the industry start doing it a few years later. So I've been in this business doing what you're doing for a long time. I was one of the original IMOs and was an IMO for over 25 years. And I have been a top leading producer, both in life and annuity. I know what it's like to write as much as 25 million of annuity in a year. So I've got a background of doing what you all do out there for a living, and I think that makes a difference, and it's part of what makes this program work. Now, annuity business, not what it used to be. It's not. Lower commissions, suitability, it's a lot tougher than it used to be. Marketing got you down. Marketing is, let's face it, it's a lot more expensive with fewer results than ever before. And we want to help you try to change that. I know you're constantly coming across inefficient programs, the same old. Experiments on your dollar, quite frankly. Programs that too often don't work. The latest gimmick. Sounds good, but really unproven. There's a lot of that out there over the years, and everyone copies everybody. They try to put things together, usually by people that have never done what you do for a living, but yet they tell you how to do it and what to expect. I've never quite understood that. It's theoretical, and I leave that up to the government. I don't work in theory, I work in results. And now, of course, we always come across the brand new expert. We have people out there today, they're not only copying Annuity Max that I've been doing now for almost 21 years, they're actually using names like Annuity Maximization, Annuity Boost. They're creating names that are not even original. We have insurance companies that are doing some of the same things besides some of the IMOs. But we're here with the experience in the background. Risk versus reward. Big money for poor leads. That's usually the result right now in the real risk versus reward. It happens too often. Seminars have gotten so expensive with the numbers being so down, direct mail, you name it. But you're typically giving unrealistic examples as to what to expect when you do this. Again, we want to change all that. It's time to re-energize your career and your bank account. Start getting new commissions, start getting big commissions. Quit experimenting and follow our proven program. This is proven for over 20 years. There's a real track record here. I know precisely what to expect. I know what results we're going to get. I don't mean any of that from an arrogant standpoint, but I know what to expect once this happens and once you get going with this. And here's a couple of examples. Our average case is producing commissions of just over $20,000. And this is from an agent, which we could go on with just an unbelievable number of these type of stories. This says I've been in the business since 1981, a very successful annuity producer since 1996. I primarily marketed through seminars until a couple of years ago when it finally played out, which that's happened to a whole bunch of folks out there. I tried this program, and in just a few months, I have made over $300,000 in commissions with zero marketing experience. Or expense, I'm sorry. And this is what we come across constantly, weekly, when we're starting new people. And this is what we want you, if it's a good fit, to come across these type of results as well. Again, another example. I'm an agent, a 20-year plus advisor in Myrtle Beach. I invited Tony to take a look at my book with an eye to improve my practice. He immediately helped me close an Annuity Max case, bringing in over $42,000 in comp. He came on my radio show as well as a prepared guest, and attended one of my weekly dinner seminars as an observer. His recommendations post-seminar have resulted in an increase in appointments and a sharper focus on my core business. And the main thing that I had him do on his seminar, not that you guys are asking me for this, is he would bring in experts, attorneys, other speakers. And you need to be the focus, in my opinion, whenever you're doing something like this. But we have a lot of examples of people that get into this and just make 20, 40, 60, 80,000 in their first week, 10 days, 2 weeks, constantly. And it's just a matter of doing what works and not trying to reinvent the wheel. A marketing program that works, we have a 2-step marketing program, and we target annuity owners for most of this marketing, which is unusual. I like going after annuity owners. But the first step, if you will, the existing client program. This is working with your clients. Sometimes we get people that'll call in and they'll say, you know, gosh, I just want to jump to the marketing program. I don't want to work my client base. Well, I have never in my entire career understood that type of a response, because working your client base, first of all, we're going to improve your client situation with this. We're going to not spend any marketing dollars. So that just really honestly never makes any sense not to do it. But we require it. We're going to get you started. We're going to get you started working with your client base before we go to the second step, so you can make some easy money and have money to go market on the programs with us at work. We help you build the case from day one. We're going to help you identify it. We're going to help you build it. And we're going to help you put it together in a way that works for you, where you'll be successful with it. And we are going to show you how to properly explain the case. We're going to give you all the tools that you need that has worked for over 20 years. These are not things that were just created yesterday. I will even help you close the case if need be, and I do it multiple times a week with agents. So the goal here is we want to make certain that you're making money, and that you're making money with us and with our help. And again, as I mentioned before, we're going to improve your client situation 100% of the time, or we're not going to do it. We work with the underwriters. We do it all. And remember, our agents are averaging between $20,000 to $80,000 in commissions within their first 2 weeks with no marketing costs. Those are real numbers and real examples. Now, again, the second step is the new client program, because eventually you may have a handful of good annuity clients, you may have hundreds of them, but eventually you're going to need to market beyond your client base, and we want to continue with you and keep making good money. So we're going to include on the second step, the new client program, of course, everything from step one. We're going to help you with seminars if that's what you want to do. Ours are tried, true, they work. We have a direct mail program that we market to annuity owners exclusively to work this program. We have real protected territories and not just a partial zip code or something like a lot of folks do. We give you room to maneuver out there. We've got setup scripts, proven closing worksheets that are C-spot run. I'm telling you, I like to keep these things simple, and everything that I'm going to arm you with is going to help get the job done each and every time. The only thing that should ever keep us from closing a case is if they just physically can't qualify. Their health won't allow it. But we're going to give you all the tools, all the training, and much, much more. And client brochures. And again, the key here is we're going to help you make money, and we're going to make this easy. Now, do you have clients? Back to your existing clients, step one. Do you have clients, existing annuity clients, who don't rely on their existing annuity for income? Well, I'm here to tell you, the majority of your clients don't rely on their annuity for income. And roughly 80% of the annuity owners out there, in recent statistics that looked at never touch their annuity for income. This is the place to start. No cost. It's as easy as it will ever get. Do you have clients that plan on passing their annuity to their children or heirs? Most. And do you have clients that would love to have long-term care benefits without the big cost? How about all of them? So let's take a look at an example. We're going to use a 73-year-old lady, and we're going to use that age because that's our average age of our clients. And this is a qualified annuity that she has. And like most annuities, it's going to have 3 accounts that I'm going to want to look at. The income value, or whatever that particular company might call it, that's that inflated one that 90% of them never use. But anyway, we're going to take a look at that. This example, that income value is $255,000. It has an accumulated value of $220,000 and a surrender value of $20,000. So what can we do with that? We know we can't put her in another annuity, correct? Suitability would never allow with that kind of a surrender. So the bottom line is we are going to take that $200,000 surrender value, and we're going to put that, in this case, is in a single premium life. Now, we have a lot of different tools we use, but this example I'm using for you all today is a single premium life. Now, that $200,000 immediately turns into a little over $268,000 day one death benefit, tax-free death benefit. So we took this partially taxable situation in the annuity, we surrendered it. We're not exchanging this. We surrendered it, and we now immediately gave her $268,000, which is more than even the income account was on the value of the annuity. We're also going to give her almost $5,400 a month long-term care coverage, chronic care technically. Works like long-term care. When you can't perform 2 of your ADLs, this kicks in. By the way, liquidity, the $200,000 she put in doesn't have a penalty. It has $200,000 immediately liquid, and commissions, by the way, is just $22,000. So you just can't beat this. And after 1 year, the guarantee of the death benefit, tax-free death benefit, is going to be over $339,000, and the long-term care benefit is going to be almost $6,800 per month. This is a replacement that is compliant. This is just one of the tools that we use, but it's very, very hard to beat. So what's the next step? Next step is see if we're a good fit for each other. That's where it's got to begin, if you have interest. And if you do have interest and you think it's a good fit, we think it's a good fit, then we're going to want to get you contracted. And if you're going to market into the second step, eventually we're going to get you contracted with not just a few life carriers to get started with, but we're going to add some annuity carriers as well, because we're going to help you with your annuity business through our marketing. You're going to get some annuity business marketing in our programs as well. We're going to train you. We're going to help you develop the initial cases, and then we're going to start making big commissions. That's the key. We're going to help you. I'm going to help you. The team here at Vertical Vision is going to help you start making big commissions. All you got to do is do it the right way. So it's time to make more money and have more fun. Give us a call. Let's see if you qualify. Let's see if we're a good fit. And be patient. We're going to have a ton of calls after we hang up here in just a few seconds. And if you don't get through right away, leave a message. We're going to get back with you ASAP. We want to do everything we can to get you going. Again, I appreciate your time, your patience, and I look forward to working with you. Thank you.